Hello again, everybody, and welcome back another early morning Banish the Doubt. Today, I want to talk to you about our subconscious mind, our full mind, conscious and subconscious, but more importantly, and this is extremely, extremely important, this video you should want to watch over and over again because the information contained, not it's just mind, this is information that has been passed down for generations. But I want to talk about a book called The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. It is incredible. It also goes in, kind of ties into the book A Man as a Man Thinketh by James Allen. These are books that you definitely want to purchase if you're on this journey of self-discovery, like I am. If you're somebody who is looking at wanting to you understand there's something inside of you that's bigger, that's better, that's more. um, Somebody wants to be healthier, maybe you want to lose weight, maybe you want to lower your blood cholesterol, your blood pressure, whatever it may be. But I first want to start off by talking to you about a man named Max Planck. Dr. Wayne Dyer spoke about this man. He was um, a scientist back, I believe, in the 19 teens, along with Einstein. They were considered the greatest scientific minds on the planet at the time. So Max Planck also received the Nobel Prize for his work on the atom. And upon his acceptance, when he was over in Stockholm, when he received the Nobel Prize, he said this. I'm going to read it to you and how it ties into Dr. Joseph Murphy in his book, The Power of the Subconscious Mind. So he said, so just to kind of underscore, so Max Planck, a scientist, him and Einstein, they need hardcore evidence. They don't just go off of, well, intuition and tapping into source, any of that stuff. They need something that could be seen, actual evidence. Okay. So he said then, as a man who has devoted his whole life to the study of science, the study of matter, I can tell you as a result of my research about atoms this much. There is no matter as such. Now, listen to this next part. This is very important. All matter originates and exists only by virtue of a force which brings the particles of an atom to vibration and holds this most minute solar system together, of the atom together. Now this is the greatest mind on the planet at the time saying this. We must assume behind this force the existence of a conscious and intelligence mind. This mind is the matrix of all matter. Now, he mentioned the word matrix back in the 19 teens. What did we just watch in the movies just a few years ago, right? With, I believe it was Keanu Reeves, The Matrix. So I want now to tie this into what Dr. Joseph Murphy and others have been talking about, our subconscious mind, and why it is so vital that we understand this and how it controls our life. Dr. Murphy says in his book, the law of life is the law of belief, and a belief is a thought in your mind. Do not believe in thoughts that harm or hurt you. Every thought, now write this down, every thought is a cause, and every condition an effect. So, as I've said previously, and I will continue to say in my videos, everything, everything, everything that you see in your reality is nothing more than your past thoughts beliefs outpictured. So every person is you, like Neville Goddard said, every person is you pushed out. It can't not be, because as I've said in previous talks about the subconscious mind, okay, 3T to 7 years. 3T meaning third trimester is when our brains turn on. Science has concluded this to 7 years. The Jesuit faith has been teaching this to their followers for over 500 years. Those formidable years is when, just like this computer, when the operating system, yours and mine, is downloaded into this great computer of ours, our mind. These are the beliefs. So each time we have a thought, if we repeat that thought, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, and we don't even have to do it consciously. We do it subconsciously. We don't even, we have these thoughts, and then these thoughts are outpictured into our world. And when events take place, right? What did Dr. Joseph Murphy say? Every condition is an effect. When they take place, then we say, see, told you, I'm not good enough, to ourselves, not to anybody else. I never get a hit in baseball. Um, I can't catch the ball in football, whatever it may be. So we want to be very almost obsessive about our thoughts in each and every moment. Our interaction with others. What are we thinking about prior to this conversation, this interaction? What are we thinking about during the conversation? What are we thinking about after the conversation? If we find ourselves, let's say, driving home from work and we're replaying in our mind, okay, conversations that took place that were not harmonious, what we're doing is we're just downloading all this information into our subconscious mind. And as Dr. Murphy said, the law of life is the law of belief. A belief is a thought in your mind. We keep repeating, okay? It's kind of like this wall behind me. Let's just say this wall was purple the first time, the first layer of paint that went on the wall. If we stopped after one if I stopped after one layer of paint, one coat, the purple would shine right through. But oftentimes, this is what we do. We say, oh, I'm going to change. And we put one coat of paint. We do the thinking for a week and we say, it doesn't work. Or we listen to others outside say, oh, yeah, that stuff, that doesn't work. And we believe them. So this is why, see, in our subconscious mind, we have the power. Now, Max Planck just mentioned it, right? We have the power within us. That source energy is within us. We can heal ourselves. Okay? Let me talk to you a little bit about from the book here. You Are the Placebo by Dr. Joe Dispenza. A groundbreaking study in the late 70s showed, this is, I want to explain this as far as our subconscious thinking. For the first, now in the 70s, okay, for the first time that a placebo could trigger the release of endorphins in the body's natural painkillers, just as certain active drugs do. The study, John Levine, MD, PhD of the University of California, San Francisco, gave placebos instead of pain medication to 40 dental patients who had just had their wisdom teeth removed. Not surprisingly, because the patients thought they were getting medicine that would indeed relieve their pain, most reported relief. But then the researchers gave the patients an antidote or morphine called naloxone, which chemically blocks the receptor sites for both morphine and endorphins in the brain. When the researchers administered it, the patient's pain returned. This proved that by taking the placebos, the patients had been creating their own endorphins, their own natural relievers. The law of life is the law of belief. A belief is a thought in your mind. Do not believe in thoughts that harm or hurt you. Every thought is a cause, every condition, an effect. So it says it right there. Case study. You and I have this power. We all have this power. So in each interaction we have in our life, we want to think from the premise of I am. I am whatever it is that you endeavor to be. I started this video off with beginning this video about what do you want to see happen in your life. What do you want to see out pictured in your life? I am that person. I live and breathe that lifestyle now. Neville said one of his famous quotes, I did it, I'm doing it, and I will continue doing it until that which I have done is outpictured perfectly in my world. It may not be exactly right, but the I did it, I am doing it, and I will continue to do it until, okay? Again, every picture, every thought is a every thought we have is outpictured in our world. This is again from Dr. Murphy, the infinite intelligence. Now, Max Planck talked about it, okay? The infinite intelligence within your subconscious mind can reveal to you everything you need to know at every moment of time and point of space. Now, here's the key. Provided you are open minded and receptive. So, when you start seeing, let's say, multiple numbers together, okay, pay attention to that. If you're thinking about, or your hopes are, you want to condition your subconscious mind for more money in your life, and you find a nickel on the ground. And the infinite intelligence within your subconscious mind can reveal to you everything you need to know at every moment of time and space, provided you are open minded and receptive. When you see the nickel, when you see the double or triple numbers, when the outpicturing starts to change ever so subtly, be grateful. Okay? Be grateful. I would like to leave you with this mindset, this thinking in your mind. Your subconscious mind, from however old you are watching this, I want you to think of it as a rock, okay? And I want you to think of your thoughts, your new thoughts from this video on forward for the rest of your life as droplets of water, okay? I use the illustration of the wall, purple behind that, cream, white, whatever. Each drop is a drop of water on the rock. A nickel on the ground, double or triple numbers put together. I would like for you to think of that as the ever so subtly, ever so, you'd have to see a magnifying glass to see the crack in the rock, the subconscious mind, the thinking that has been downloaded since we were third trimester through age 7 in our life up to this point. I want you to think of that as, yes, I am so grateful. It is working. I am that person. I am that person. Whatever it may be. See your life as outpictured. Be the person. Like if you were my age, you may remember from the movie Caddyshack. I'm thinking Clark Griswold, but you know, I'm talking about the actor saying to Danny, the little guy, the young kid, the golfer, see the ball, be the ball, Danny, be the ball, be that person, be that person right now watching this video. See yourself as that person. I am that person. I did it. I'm doing it. And I will continue to do it until that which I have done is perfectly expressed in my life. It's already here. The only reason you don't see it is because you don't believe in it yet. Okay? Be not afraid, only believe. Take this knowledge with you. Watch this video over and over and over again. Hold to this. And I promise you, you do this, and your life is about to change in ways you could never have thought possible prior to this. If you'd like to talk about this more on one-on-one, I'm available for coaching. Go to my channel and click on the link. If you like what you just watched in this video, I ask that you share this video with as many people as you can. And not me. It's not an ego thing. This is the information that's been passed down for generations. The more people see these types of videos, the healthier and the wealthier this world will become. Thank you.